Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Izundu if you haven't been here before, and if you have, welcome back. I'm finally doing my fragrance collection and everything is pretty much luxury high-end, bar a few. Not perfect. If I like the smell, I like the smell. But I do want to premise that I work in a beauty store and I am the fragrance specialist. So when I say I'm a fragrance specialist, I don't want you guys to think that I'm a fragrance expert. I know the fragrances in my store really well, but I wouldn't say overarching the whole industry. Absolutely not. So don't judge me if I don't use the right wording or if you don't think I'm explaining things correctly, because I sell fragrance in my store. Okay, so go easy is what I'm trying to say. I never used to like, not that I didn't like fragrance, I was never into it. And then when I started working at my current job, I just absolutely fell in love. And that's when I did some training and specialized in that area of the store. So on that note, everything that I have, I've bought some, but I also want to note that most of them I've gotten for free. One of my work colleagues actually requests this, so thank you. You know who you are, I'm not gonna say who you are. And she watches my videos and she recommended this and I was like, you know what? I never even thought about it. And I think it's a great idea, so I'm gonna do that today for you. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with my small, like the travel size and mini and what do you call this? I'll start with ones that I only have one of. I've gotten a few samples at work. One of them is in my room and it just looks like this. And it is the Wilhelm perfume in mango skin. Wow, I smelled it and I had to get a little sample tester of it. It smells like dried mango, but in a very luxury sense. Oh my God, so beautiful. And then I also got the Serge Lutens cellophane, which smells like a bunch of roses in cellophane with the water droplets. Maybe I'll put that on right now. I'm not wearing anything right now. Oh God, I just think that smells so good. I'm not typically a floral fan, but certain florals just get me good. I love a really fresh floral. Oh, that is just so beautiful. I just think Serge Lutens is just exquisite. I actually don't own any full size, but I would love to. I don't sell them in my store, so I don't have access to getting any freebies. But I want. And it's not just that one, I just got a sample of that one. I don't even know where I got this. It was a little sample called More. The brand is More Rose Noir. It's not bad, it's just, it's not me. It's a little bit sweet musky. And I do like musky, but just not really that one. I have my Marc Jacobs Decadence. Now this is a rollerball. I never really had fragrance. This is what I bought, not smelling it. I blind bought this. And it is like a sexy nighttime vanilla. The way I describe things is probably not in the fragrance world the way you would describe it, but I describe fragrance by the mood, the occasion. That's how I would recognize a fragrance. So let me be. Oh, and I've only got a little bit left. I actually was trying to project pan this, like I was trying to finish it, and then I was like, wait a second, I don't want it to end. I love that it's gorgeous. I don't even know if it still exists, but it's really good. I really like it. I love a sexy nighttime vanilla. Love it. Next I have that is a solo, is a Floral Street Neon Rose. I got this one from work. Oh, I bought this and those little samples I obviously didn't buy. They just little samples. I did not buy this one. This is the Neon Rose. I don't mind it. I wear this if I'm like just going food shopping, just like a fresh floral scent. Otherwise, I definitely could live without it. Floral Street is not my favorite because I'm not a sweet floral kind of person unless it's specific certain ones, okay? But I don't like that kind of candy scent. My other individual I have is Juliet Has a Gun Sunny Side Up. I did purchase this one from Sephora. I blind bought this online because I like the way it was described. It does smell like summer. It smells like milky but sunshine at the same time, like a milky sunshine. I think I could live without it. I do like it, but I don't love it. So I've used a bit. I tend to use fragrances that I don't love, like these, on just days I'm going to the shops and I'm okay. I want to smell nice, but I don't want to like use my like really nice ones. So that is that one. Then one of my favorite scents, and I got this in like a little size, is the Replica by the Fireplace from Maison Margiela. And if you have ever smelled this, the way I describe it, it smells very smoky wood fire in the beginning, and then it drops down on the skin and mellows out to like this beautiful warm chestnut vanilla sweet. It's gorgeous, and it's, in my opinion, very unisex. I can see a man wearing it and a female wearing it and equally smelling absolutely divine. So this is a bestseller at work in the full size. I don't even know how, I don't even think this is a sellable size. I think it came in maybe like a little set. Then, oh, I've got another replica. Whoops. It is the Replica Springtime in the Park. I actually quite like this. This is a fruity floral, I believe. Oh, it smells good. I actually quite like this one. It's very light. If it's light, I can do it. Whereas this one's a little bit heavier. So that's why I'm not a huge Floral Street fan. But I do like this one. And I don't mind Floral Market as well. But if I had to pick, I do prefer Springtime in the Park for just a very light, if I was going on a picnic type of situation. I really would wear it in that instance. Okay, let's go on to my Versace. I bought all of these. They came in a set of 5 and I gave them home to my husband, and then I kept the Femme. So I have the Eros Pour Femme, very sweet. So I bought all of these before I got my job at my current place, before I was into fragrance, but I essentially bought it for Dylan Blue because I really liked that one. And then we have Bright Crystal, which is very, these aren't really my scents. I'll just continue on saying I wear them on days where I just want light and fluffy and just don't really care, I just want to smell good. And then Dylan Blue is my favorite. I quite like Dylan Blue. I do find they don't really last. These must be the Toilette. And then I have 2 mini Toca, and I have a big Toca. Toca is also not a favorite brand of mine, but I don't hate it. I like it on fresh, light days, and I do like it for that reason. So I have Julieta, which is their very fruity pear and apple floral. I like this one. It's super light. It doesn't last on the skin, but some people like very light that you can barely smell. And if you do like that, then that is the perfect scent for you. Or if someone who's new to fragrance doesn't know what they want, but they want something very light and not intimidating, I would recommend that. And then the other one I have is Maya, which is not a favorite. It's a little too sweet. A little too sweet for me. So I might give it away to a friend. I find a lot of people love sweet, but I love like a vanilla sweet or a musky sweet. Or a very, very fresh sweet. I don't like that candy sweet. So those are all my minis. I do have more minis, but they're like in a discovery set, so I'm going to show you them as a whole. But these are the ones that I kind of use on my kind of everyday light wears. And then we'll go into my 2 discovery sets, which I purchased both of. So I bought this at Christmas time, and I haven't even used all of them yet. I'm too scared because they smell so good. This is by the brand Another. And I got the little discovery set of 5 times 2 mil. And I even kept everything. So it's got, cute. So it says, finest, clean, sustainable and ethically sourced ingredients, no cover stories. Each of the scents have their description. So we have FL, which is, I believe, floral. We have WF, which is, oh no, I can't even remember. I did know what they were. Here's my little set. I'm not going to smell all of them. But yeah, I have the WF, the OR, the WD, the FR, and the FL. So I really bought it because I love Oriental. So let's just spray the Oriental. I might even spray it on this card. Controversial, I know. Oh, yes. Oriental. And Oriental can be sweet, but it's a different kind of sweet. So this one is myrrh, Atlas cedarwood, cannabis, birch leaf, chocolate, caramelized sugar, vanilla bean. Yeah, that is stunning. Oh, yes. So what I need to do is take them out of their little case because I'm never going to use them if they stay in this little case. But it's just so cute. What is wrong with me? Maybe if I finish some of these small ones, I'll bring these bad boys out. That's a good plan. Okay, then this is my very exciting purchase. I got the Le Labo Discovery set and they are 6.5 mils. So in it, this was labeled at Mecca Cosmetica. So this was, does that mean it's exclusive to Mecca, this set? Is that what that means? I think it does. So we have the Another 13, Bay 19, Bergamot, Rose 31, Santal 33, and the Noir. And my favorite one of all of these, if you can guess, you probably wouldn't know actually because I haven't gotten into my other ones yet. My kind of scent is the Noir. I love it, and this is such a good size. If you're going away for a couple of weeks, you can just pick a couple. Oh, I love it. I can't spray it on me, I've already sprayed. I just want to smell it. Oh, so when you smell it, it smells so different on the skin. On me, this came up so fruity, delicious, but like nighttime, dark, the Noir. I think we're gonna do order of least favorite to favorite full size. Let me just line them up. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's a good number. Okay, we're gonna start. I just wanna note I like all of these. Actually, I love all of these. So, but we're gonna do from 10 to 1. So here we have Tocca Amelia. I believe this is discontinued, doesn't exist anymore. Smells like laundry, but I love it. It's my fresh, everyday wear. What do they call that scent? Aldehyde? Is that it? Aldehyde? Scent where it just smells like laundry, but in a fresh, beautiful, just got out of bed kind of way. So I do really like that, and it's discontinued. That's why I got the whole bottle. Next we have one of my more affordable ones, but I absolutely love this brand's perfumes, and that is Carez, and this is the Black Pepper Cashmere Lemon Wood. Now they have rebranded all of their perfumes, and my favorite one is the one that they got rid of, I believe. Potentially, I think. Or maybe we just don't have it in our store. But this one I really like. Very unisex as well as the other one that I kept. I like their more masculine ones. My husband has Blue Sage, and I really like this one. It's got a very unisex, slightly more masculine, if I have to be completely honest, scent. But I love it on my skin. That little bit of lemon wood with the cashmere, it's just, I think it takes, I think that makes it that little bit more unisex in my opinion. I really, really like it. This is the Maison Francis Kurkdjian Paris Oud, and this is the Silk Mood. So they have Satin Mood, Silk Mood, and then Oud. This is the Silk Mood, and this one, I've actually got the notes, is Floral Woody. So we have Rose, Oud, Chamomile, Bergamot. I feel like how I would describe it out of the three, the Satin Mood is very, very feminine, sweet. This one is kind of in the middle, and then the Oud is very masculine. And when I say that, all of Kurkdjians are unisex, but when I say that, if I had to categorize between the three, that's how I would. Oh, I think it's still stunning, but it's probably second to, I love Satin Mood. So I have that one. Then we have number 6. This is DS and Durga Rose Atlantic, and I do love this one. I feel like people love or hate this one, and it really, to me, does smell like the ocean and rose, and it's got a little bit, so it's got that little bit of citrus as well. I just love it. To me, it's comparable to I wouldn't say smells like it, but Doson has that beachy floral by Diptyque, and also Frederic Malle's Liz Mediterranee. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Also has that floral beach. Liz Mediterranee is the one that I want to buy. I don't own it and I really want to buy it. It's not something I typically go for, but I absolutely love the way it sits on my skin. It goes very heavy on the lily and then dries down to a nice beachy marine scent on my skin, and I absolutely love it. But I don't own that one, so unfortunately. But that kind of reminds me of that floral beach, when I say beach, marine scent. So I really enjoy this one. I would wear this more at daytime or maybe like a casual event, smart casual event, because it's still got a beautiful sophistication to it, but it has that very easy everyday wear scent to it as well. Okay, next I bought this one. Beautiful. One of my few florals that I love. It is by Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and this is the original A La Rose. And don't you just love how we've got the print of the rose in there? Oh, just love this. Oh my gosh. So this to me is very much a wedding scent. The only issue I have with this is it doesn't last all day, and that is not because of the brand's fault, but these kind of very light, fresh scents just don't last as long on the skin as opposed to like your ouds, your vanillas, your woods, so on. So this one, to me, is very fresh floral, but it's got that hint of sweetness, as opposed to their other one, which is, I don't want to butcher it, so I don't remember. The pink one is the sweeter version, and then their new L'Homme. Oh, I love that one too. And I like to mix this with the A La Rose Homme. They mix so beautifully. I highly recommend it if you have them or are interested in smelling them together. But I love these if I'm wearing like a very pretty dress, going to an event or a dinner, or I just want to feel very pretty, this is what I would wear. Next I have my favorite Carrez scent, and it is more on the masculine side. This one is the Vetiver Root Green Tea and Cedarwood. I love tea in fragrance. Oh, I love this scent. I really do. I feel like these are so underrated because they are an eau de toilette and they are more affordable. I sometimes think people pass them as not being reputable, but I think Carrez nails their more masculine scents, in my opinion. Their Blue Sage that my husband has is so sexy. To me, it's comparable to Kurkdjian in the sexy level of masculine. You know what I'm talking about, ladies? You know when you smell a man and they just smell sexy? And I'm not talking woody sexy, I'm talking fresh, clean, but rich scent. That gives me that vibe, the Blue Sage I'm talking about. Even this one. If my husband wore this, I won't let him because I'm taking it. But if he wore this, that's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, no, I love this one. This is my favorite Carrez scent. But I think they discontinued this one and kept all the other ones. I'm like, why would you do that? It's the best one. You silly billies. Top 4. We have Kurkdjian once again, and this is Grand Soir. Some people smell this and they're like, that is an old lady. And I don't understand why. Like, I can understand old lady scents, that real powdery scent. But this one, it's like vanilla. What have we got? Labdanum, tonka, vanilla, amber, and benzoin. And I get heavy vanilla vibes off this. I love this. This is definitely a date night, sophisticated scent where you want to smell rich. If you want to smell rich, just go Kurkdjian. Just do it. And I'm not even talking about Baccarat. We don't use those words here because yes, it smells good, but I don't think Kurkdjian, people don't realize how good Kurkdjian is with his other scents. He doesn't get the acknowledgement because they're so clouded by the word Baccarat. There's no Baccarat here. If I was given it, I would have it. But Baccarat and Grand Soir mixed together, so good. Gives it that little bit more maturity. Is that the right word I would say? Maturity. Okay, next is my only Frederic Malle, but hopefully not my last. No, it will not be my last. I love Frederic Malle. In my store, we sell Frederic Malle and Coeur de Jean, and they're my two favorite brands, obviously. And I love Malin & Getz too. Love Malin & Getz. So this is the only one that I have, but I have a list of what I want. I want Magnolia, Eau de Magnolia, the Mediterranean one. Masque Ravageur, obviously. And this one that I have is Portrait of a Lady, for obvious reasons. So we have Turkish Rose, Cinnamon, Musk, Patchouli, and it is for the sophisticated woman. So this was developed by Dominique Ropion. I apologize if I'm not saying it right, but Portrait of a Lady gets a lot of hype, but I think it deserves it. I think it's just the most exquisite scent. When people don't really know what they want, but they know they want something unique, I do suggest this. It's not a heavy musk, or it's not heavy sweet. It's just a little bit of everything, and it's so feminine without being candy smelling. It's just, I just think it's such a perfectly made perfume, and it's not my number one, but I respect it and I love wearing it. I think it's just beautifully done, and I love telling the story about when they were developing this and testing it. They put it on Dominique's wife, and she went for a walk down the street, and when she came back, she said so many people stopped her and asked her what it was that she was wearing, that they knew it was going to be a hit. So I love that story, and I truly believe it. One of the girls in our store wears this as her signature scent, and she gets stopped all the time. I've even had a lady come in the store asking what this fragrance was because she was wearing it. Top two, right. Top two, we have, I just kind of gave a clue, one of my favorite brands is Malin & Getz, and this is Dark Rum. This is my more sweeter perfume. This is like crack for me. Okay, so Dark Rum, how would I describe this? Fruity, rummy, very rummy, but sexy. It's not a light, fluffy fruit. It is a sexy fruit. I could smell this all day. This is one of those, this is, to me, I don't think it's classified a gourmand, but this to me smells edible. I would just get all over this if this were like an ice cream. Holy moly. But yeah, to me, it's fruity, sexy, spicy. That's not a word, I was gonna say alcohol-y. You know what I mean? It definitely got that rum. And I like that they call it dark rum because it's got that mystical, fruity, deliciousness. So that's how I describe it, because that's how it makes me feel. And I would wear this in any occasion. This is day and night for me. This mixed, okay, at work, we just made a new discovery. By the Fireplace and Dark Rum mixed together is your, not a dupe, but a good alternative to Baccarat. They smell so delicious together. You get the smokiness and the fruitiness, but still that depth of both of them. This layers perfectly. So if you have these or have access to smelling them together, I highly recommend it. When people come in wanting Baccarat and we're sold out, I recommend these two and they love it. So go for that. And then lastly, my number one of all time is my Coeur de Jean Satin Mood Oud. This bad boy, it's like dark rum. It's just so delicious. I could smell it all day. I wore this last night on my date with my husband and my daughter. She gets to come. To me, the Satin Mood is, it's sweet, it's spicy, it's oud, obviously. It's very nighttime sexy for me. That is my perfect nighttime perfume. It's not something I would necessarily wear during the day, but at night, it is my number one go-to, don't even look at the rest, perfume that I will wear. And for that reason, it is my number one because it's one of those ones that I don't think I could live without. It is just so, it's so cocooning and warm and luscious. It's just everything that I love in a perfume. But it doesn't have that versatility of day and night, in my opinion. It's very turn your head, nighttime, date night perfume. So for that, that is all my perfumes and my top 10 full size. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts on my collection, and please tell me what your favorite perfume is. I'd love to learn if you can kind of grasp what I like here, what you think I might like and recommend. Thanks for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you are new here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.